Felipe, just your thoughts on that game. It was quite a bizarre game, and then it just went away from you guys in that late in that second half.
Yeah, good evening to everyone. Yeah, bizarre. Yes, there was some strange tries for and against, and this at the end of the first half. And then, yeah, look, I think South Africa, they were too strong for us, especially in those at the end of the first half and then in the beginning of the second half. And once you know you go, you trail the game, you're behind against South Africa with the power they have, the physicality and so on. We find it difficult. It's something for us to learn. I think it's always great to come and play in South Africa, but we know the massive challenge we face when we come here, because it's a very proud nation, rugby nation, and the stadium was magnificent, and there was a great atmosphere. And for some of our guys who played for the first time in South Africa, or were in the first, some young lads that they came into this rugby country for the first time and experienced that, it will be a good learning experience.
Just a word on Sacha, the Boks. He had an exceptional game today, broke the Springbok record. Just a word from you on that.
Broke it. Well, I'm not good in stats, but you can tell he's a brilliant player. Obviously, when you're the coach in the opposite team, you don't want him to be playing there. But as a rugby fan, it's one of those players that lighten up this sport.
Felipe, despite the scoreline, you probably would be proud of the fight the team showed, even until the last minute or the final whistle.
Yeah, look. Yeah, I would like to think we can fight harder. Yeah, what I think I always notice and I value a lot the spirit and the hard working of the boys. It's a team that works really hard throughout the week. Unfortunately, today we couldn't transfer that onto the pitch, and we couldn't stay on the fight when we had to. But yes, the guys, they work hard, and I'm very proud of them. Because of the way they work week in, week out, and the massive effort they do, and so yeah. I'm proud of them.
This one is for Captain Coach. I just wanted to say, how do you feel that, it might be similar to this question, but how do you feel that your team managed to score 30 points against the Boks away from home? And how will you build on that going into next week's potential title decider against the Boks in London?
Yeah, well, good evening, everyone. Yeah, we were able to score some points, but we had a lot of opportunities that we didn't score. And against this team, I think that we concede too many points. So, as Felipe said, we fought, but we need to fight more. If you're going to fight, you need to go to the next level. If you're going to play against the best team in the world and in their backyard, and we didn't deliver that way. So, yeah, it hurts a lot. It hurts, we need to look inside first. I put my hand up first of all, and then as a team we need to review the game, and yeah, it's going to hurt, but it must hurt as well, but yeah, well, we're going to do a review. It's not going to be a nice one, but we need to be tough with ourselves, and this can't happen again. We need to be better. Credit to South Africa, like they played really well, but we couldn't come back from difficulties as we usually do. And we weren't precise enough. We lost the contact, and against that team, they are really pragmatic, and then they can, on their front foot, they have a lot of skills as well. So yeah, we're going to review it on the week and be ready for 7 days.
Captain, how can you reflect to this season championship?
Sorry?
How can you reflect to this season, to this year championship? As you know that we still yet to find out who will win, and there's still a lot of games. I mean, only one round left. And what does it say about the growth of rugby in the world sport?
Yeah, sorry, I get a bit lost, but the reviews of what just happened, what was in the past is in the past, and what comes in the future comes in the future. So now we need to review this game, as I just said, and try to get better for next game. So the mind now is in this moment. Then we are going to have time to see how was the season and stuff, but we are still in the middle of the season. We still have a massive challenge, 7-day time in London, so the mind is there. You can go backwards and you can go too far ahead. So now it's about be together, know what we did wrong, be autocritic with ourselves first of all, and then now we need to regroup and go again.
To the coach. Coach, what positives do you take out of this game today?
Tough question. Well, look, I think, especially in the first half, when maybe we didn't have that much territory and so on, but we could stay there. And also we had some, when we had the ball, we played some good rugby, but I think we need to, there would be a lot of things to get better at. So we are going to review, had a long flight to London, and review the game and be very honest to each other and try to get better for next weekend. I think that's the beauty of this sport. We have another game in 7 days, and we are going to prepare accordingly for that game.
One more question there.
Felipe, in that second half you had a lot of injuries, just especially to your backline. How much of an impact did that have, and how was Mr. Garcia doing?
Well, thanks for asking. Gonchi Garcia, he's doing well. It wasn't serious at the end, but obviously we need to keep assessing what's the damage and so on, and see if he's or not available for next week. Which, seeing the way he got out of the pitch, I think he won't. But yeah, so we are going to wait for the doctors to do all the assessments and then give a medical part for what's the diagnosis or what's the injury.
And sorry, just the disruption in that second half because of the injuries, especially your backline having gone to the 6-2 split.
Yeah, exactly. Those are a bit of the risks you take when you go a 6-2. I know we had the chance of one of the forwards playing in the back line as well, but when we got a bit stuck was the last 8 minutes when we had to play with 14 because unfortunately we had an injury and we couldn't replace it because we didn't have anyone else to replace. So yeah, we had to play with 14, but those are the risks that you run when you bring on everyone to before the 70th minute, or when you have a 6-2, and but it's part of rugby, and that's the beauty of coaching as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.